the new fat loss injection.
Yeah. Yeah.
The great thing you can do to lose body fat, though.
What?
Getting
Calorie
weight.
deficit. That's the best one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
if you don't know what you're doing, fuck them NHS injections off
Yeah.
and get a coach who knows what they're fucking doing.
That's the best way.
You know what I mean?
Too many people try and do it on their own for too long.
100%.
I'll look on YouTube and Instagram or whatever, but it's giving them the wrong guidance because that's not specific to them.
No.
So you're always going to be cut up short.
Mate, I put a thing on last week, a few weeks ago. You seen it? We chatted about it last week, didn't we? When I was saying about the amount of fucking information that's online.
Yeah.
The amount of information that's online to lose weight is ridiculous. And for someone who's just starting or who's kept failing and falling off, you follow one thing and then you think, oh, right, it's not really working.
Yeah.
Then you try a new thing, then you try a new thing. Before you know it, you're fatter than where you started,
Yeah.
or you're in worse shape than where you started. And then you think, oh, it don't work for me. I've got a shit metabolism.
Yeah.
I'm 1 in a million and all. You're not.
Nah.
Just get a program. And if you are going to try a program you've got off online, make sure it's safe. And fucking ride it out for a bit. Do a few weeks on it or a month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to be consistent, don't you? And that's the good thing about having a coach because, you know, you're doing the check-ins and then you're making the adaptations for them. Because you're going to hit sticking points and hurdles because it's a journey, innit? So that's why the coach comes into play because they can analyse everything and then make the changes what you need.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, mate.
Otherwise, you're just screwed, aren't you?
Well,
but
yeah,
there's too many quick fixes, isn't there? Like
too
keto.
many quick fixes. The thing is, there is a quick fix.
Yeah, let's do it proper from day one.
Exactly. There is. That's the fastest fix that I know of.
Yeah.
Long-term fix. You know what I mean? You can do it like when I say, let's say to my guys who start on like a monthly program or a 12-week program, whatever. The information you're going to learn now, you can use for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you can.
You know,
teach your kids and everything.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You can do it for 12 weeks. You learn how to do it.
Yeah.
You do fall off. You know how to go and lose 2-3 stone again. You just do the same system.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but people don't want to do that, do they? I don't understand why they don't, but...
They don't want to invest into their health. They'd rather spend the money on beer and drugs on the weekend, pretty much.
Mate, well, there's a thing that I put on when I speak to some of my guys, my new guys, when I'm on calls with them and they're interested. How much money do you spend a week on shit that's making you feel like shit?
Yeah.
Right? I broke my 12-week plan down. It was £37.50 a week.
Yeah, it's nothing, is it?
To have all the
You
information.
can spend more than that on Domino's.
Exactly.
And more.
Domino's is dead as fuck.
Yeah,
as well,
I know,
innit?
yeah.
And Nando's and all that.
Yeah.
How much is Nando's now?
I think it's like...
You go out with 40 and it's fucking 60, 70 quid, innit?
easily, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're getting the wing roulette.
yeah. Or, yeah. Well,
Like they sell alcohol in there now, so you get a few bottles of wine, won't you?
yeah, you can get a bit mashed in Nando's these days, but yeah, it's £37.50 a week
Yeah, it's
for
nothing.
12 weeks.
And you're going to get life-changing results and you're going to feel mega, and that's priceless to me.
And you know exactly, because you're always going to go back and start trying to lose weight, aren't you? For the normal person,
Yeah.
you're always going to do it again, aren't you? You're going to start Monday. You're going to do whatever you want in the weekend, and then I'm starting Monday. But imagine you actually followed the protocol for 12 weeks and you actually knew how to do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what you said the other day, didn't you? Monday never comes, does it?
Monday never comes, bro. It never fucking comes. For the people who want to start on a Monday never comes. You'll be off plan by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because it don't really mean that much to you. You know what I mean? If you're ready to start today, you have to be ready
Yeah, you have to start now,
today.
don't you?
Today, now, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you phone me or I phone you, I need to get in shape now. I've had enough.
Yeah.
When you want to start, or I'll start next week.
Yeah, 'cause I'm going on
a
holiday.
big blowout,
Yeah,
or I'm going
like-
to do this. You're going to fucking come back in another few months and you'll be heavier.
Yeah, and it's them people who always say I'll start Monday when hurdles do arise, they just give up.
Exactly.
So they're waiting for the smooth patch, but really they just need to just...
Mate,
The best place to start a plan is actually when you're going through the rough patch, because then when the smooth patches are coming, you know, it's going to be the easiest thing ever, and when the rough patches do come, you know how to handle them because you started rough. So that's the best way, I think.
100%, mate, and it's just having that knowledge of how to handle it. You know, you and I are the same. We have families. We
Yeah.
have family parties. We
Yeah,
have weddings.
defo.
We have
holidays,
christenings.
don't we?
We have holidays. You know
That'd
what I
be
mean?
fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you came back just as you was there just as I was coming home, weren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's people think like you have to go the rest of your life doing fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And it's not the case, is it? You're still gonna go out with your family and have food, and you're gonna eat out, you're gonna have parties, you're gonna have whatever. But if you know how to manage them, you can still wake up on Monday if you've been out on a Saturday and your body fat's down again.
Yeah.
And then you have another sick week and another few weeks till you've got something coming up, and you can relax, but as long as you planned it.
Yeah, definitely.
But
when people like have like social events and parties and stuff and holidays, how do you sort of handle it on your team?
we spoke about it the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's loads of ways you can do it, bro. You can calorie bank throughout the week.
Yeah.
You can fast. You can fast on that day. You can train on that day. And then when you go out, you can either splurge,
Yeah.
which will hinder you.
Yeah.
But you can plan around it, mate. You know, if you're usually going to have 10 pints of lager
Yeah.
and a takeaway and a kebab and all that,
Yeah.
like most people do anyway.
Full shebang.
Just listen, we're going to do this for 12 weeks and you'll be in the best shape of your life. Just have a few gin and tonics on a Saturday.
Yeah.
When you go out, have a load of water and a few Diet Cokes and just have a high protein meal instead of all the fucking bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning, fast and train. Monday, you're going to be down again.
Yeah.
And then we have a sick week and you feel great. You know how to do it. You can go out next week if you want.
Yeah, because that's what it's like when someone does go off plan. Usually they think it's over then, don't they? Because
Yeah.
they backtracked or they jumping on the scale and they're a couple of pounds up. They think,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just give up now because I've failed, haven't I?
Yeah,
but really,
I'm
you're not
yeah.
because, like I always say on my team, like when someone has a holiday or something, they'll say enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
So enjoy
relax.
yourself and we'll pick up the pieces when you come back.
Yeah, and
Like-
it ain't going to be that bad as they think. You know,
Yeah.
if they think if they put £4 or £5 on, they think that's £4 or £5 of fat. It's not.
Yeah, it's not, it's water.
You know what I mean? It's really not. You
Yeah.
must have been doing some
Yeah,
serious
binging.
eating if you're doing that, yeah. 20,000 calories a day,
Innit?
whatever. But you can get that weight off over a few days.
Yeah,
you know what I
defo.
mean? You hydrate properly, you train, you sweat it out. A lot of it will be carbs that need using
Yeah.
before they settle. And you can get back on track and you're there. But I seen a post the other day, I don't know who fucking put it on, but it was a good one. About if you do have an off-plan meal or you cheat,
Yeah.
about your car. Did you see it? About your
Nah.
tyre?
Nah.
It's like people think if they've had a bad meal that they've ruined it all.
Yeah.
It's like if you've got one flat tyre, you go and stab the rest of them by carrying
Yeah.
on. And it's not, all you do is just fix that, forget about it, move on and carry on. You ain't got to have another 2-3 days of eating shit and ruining yourself, have you?
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Just
That's
fix
what
the
most people
tyre
do,
and
don't
crack on. Yeah, exactly.
Some people they'll ruin it, but then they'll do the full week off then, and then they're even further back.
Yeah. And you get it all the time, don't you? Like on your check-ins when someone's done that.
Yeah.
Oh, my head's just not in it. I just
Yeah.
can't get it. And I think...
I've
right,
had a load of
listen.
trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's just fucking take a minute and reset, right? Get your start pictures up and have a look at them. Is your head still not in it?
Yeah.
Because you remember where you started. You ate that picture, don't you?
Yeah, you're not a picture one anymore,
Yeah,
pal.
right. All you got to do right now is just go out, have a black coffee and go for a walk or go and do a session.
Yeah.
Message me when you've done it. George, mint, I feel great, let's go again. And before, and you know what I mean? People just let themselves down because they think they've self-sabotaged, which they do.
Yeah.
But then they think, oh, I fucked it now. Can never come back from this. I'm
Yeah.
just the same. It's not. If you're using a coach and someone who knows what they're doing,
They'll guide you
just
through
get
all that.
back on the bike, don't you, and go
Yeah.
again. You can implement the stuff which we speak about when you're fasting and stuff like that. And you soon back even better, right? Of £2 down, right? Let's go and get another £2 this week, sweet. Is your head in it now? Yeah, mint. Right, let's go.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
definitely.
mean?
What's the funniest check-in you've had? Like lies or like trying to cut the corners or trying to pull the wool over
What's
your eyes?
yours?
What, mine?
I've told you one of mine, but what's yours?
Just obviously like replicating the same picture. Do you know like? Do you know like when they've done the weight?
Themselves or the scale?
No, so the scale. So they've obviously sent me an old weight, but I've had people like, because I get them to post a cardio in the group chat me.
Yeah.
So like obviously the time and the calories and stuff. So
Yeah.
I've had someone. They've got a library of basically 5 pictures. And obviously I didn't cotton on for a bit, but they was posting. They had a monthly like sort of log, so it's the same pictures each month,
Yeah,
but they really
mint.
was doing nothing.
Mint.
But obviously like,
So was they doing the pictures of the body as well, or just the scales?
so obviously I've had the breathing in ones with the pictures.
Yeah.
So like a girl's like breathing in a little bit each more time. But then I'm seeing her in person. Obviously I wasn't rude, but I was like,
You're not
you don't
really
really
changing.
like the picture here, like
Yeah.
what you're sending me. She went, I was breathing in, so I thought you could do that, but obviously they knew they couldn't do that
Yeah.
really. Why? What's your one?
I had a guy. I've had a couple do this, but there was one, the guy, the best one. He was editing his own pictures.
Yeah. Oh.
I swear, and I still ain't got a fucking clue how he was doing it. Right? He was, you could see it.
Yeah.
You know, you could see the outline of the stomach wasn't normal. You know, like when your normal check-in is just a normal picture in it, and you think, right, we are changing here because you can tell. But the guy was, I don't know how he was fucking doing it.
There's an app called Airbrush.
It was, yeah.
I know people who might make their arms bigger and everything with that.
But it was mint. It was fucking mint. But if I didn't really know how to look at a picture, like, I knew it was fucking shader.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to approach him with it. It's like, how do you say to him, you're fucking lying now?
I just got the picture, like, sent it to my laptop.
Yeah.
Because I do the check-in through Loom, so I'm talking and just pop the picture up.
Yeah.
I was like, and this as well, obviously, I've had both pictures put together.
Yeah.
Said it's the same picture.
Oh,
I was like,
mate.
but obviously,
I
like,
didn't want to ruin him, though.
Nah.
You know, like, there's obviously, you're firm with your clients.
nah, I
aren't you?
know.
And, you know, you speak to them and you're straight with them.
Yeah.
And remember why we're fucking doing it and what we're doing it for. But with that, it was like, if I call him out now,
Yeah.
and I might be wrong,
Yeah.
because I could be.
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
always have
pretty
that in
sure
my
I'm
mind.
not.
Yeah.
And he goes, you're taking a piss, you're disrespecting all my hard work.
Yeah.
You know, so that was tricky, but I knew it was right. And then a couple of weeks later, he just checking stopped.
Yeah.
So I thought, he can't be arsed editing his pictures even now. He's just getting bigger, isn't he? Or he couldn't
Yeah.
give a fuck. But yeah, that was
Well,
a good one.
in the early days, I was like you a bit there, like, obviously, should I say it or should I not?
Yeah.
But because I've had that many, like, experience with people like that,
Yeah.
I know the signs from day one now, so I'd rather just not nick it in the bud straight away.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
get
rather
you.
than, so I just say it then, but that's solved now.
Yeah.
That actually helped him.
Yeah.
So it does help people because,
Yeah.
you know, you must be like a bit of a shit place to sort of edit the picture. And
Mate, I'm like that with everyone. Everyone I meet, I'm always straight talking,
Yeah.
especially my clients. But with that one, it was such a grey area for me.
Yeah.
I thought, I could be wrong here. And I don't want to fucking go, you're bullshitting here.
Yeah.
Even though if someone is bullshitting, I'll tell them, oh, definitely, like, when they pay me as a client. But with that one, it was... but then he just disappeared, so I'm presuming it was, you know, because from his pictures, he was doing that well. He must have been killing it.
Yeah.
But then to just disappear, it's like...
Well, one of the first ones for me, he don't mind speaking to him about him, but he's called Dave.
Yeah.
But because he's one of my best clients now, like
Yeah.
by far, he's like, I think I was speaking to him about,
Yeah,
told you the other day, but
he lost load of weight, hasn't he?
yeah, so he was lying a bit at the first. Obviously,
Yeah.
he wasn't mentally there and all that. He was feeling down. He wasn't in a good place.
Yeah.
But then after that, he just flicked a switch, and now he's honestly he's one of my best clients. He motivates you all, like
Yeah.
motivates all the team.
Yeah.
He's the first one up, posting,
Yeah.
like sending his little pictures, tents and all
Yeah,
that. So it's just mega to see his transition, and it's
Yeah.
completely changed his life around. And I think you have to sort of go through all them like rough patches to have the outcome really.
Yeah,
I feel like you could let him lie forever.
Yeah.
And there'd still be at picture one, wouldn't it? But because we sort of caught him and we went through the discussion, we had a proper chat. He actually said to me, "Oh, you don't have to work with me anymore if you don't want him." But I thought, no, I do want to work with you. I want to
Yeah,
help you.
nah,
So
yeah.
now we're like, he's completely changed, like I say.
I think with them kind of guys, because he's lost about £100 or something, hasn't he? A lot.
You know what? Like,
Was that
he's
the one we was chatting about last
Nah,
week?
that's Dale. That
Right.
So he's done well as well. But Dave, if you look at his weight when he started to now, it's not that much different. But what he's done a total body recomp.
Yeah.
So he's lost body fat but gained a lot of muscle.
Yeah, so he's similar weight to what he started, but now he looks like a badass.
Yeah, I think he's probably still a couple of stone like lighter, probably
Yeah.
about 4 stone or 5
Yeah.
stone lighter maybe, but
Yeah.
he's just completely different like shape and everything.
Well, I think, mate, what I find, and I'm sure you do as well, when people are really that out of shape
Yeah,
and they feel like shit, the confidence and the self-esteem is
Yeah.
fucking rock bottom, innit? And I think they've probably tried and failed that many times. They've not got the bollocks to go, you know what, I'm failing again.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got a coach.
yeah, defo.
But that is the fucking benefit of having your coaches.
Yeah.
You ain't going to fail this time, mate. If you really want this, you and I are going to do this together.
Yeah, that's it.
But then that's the beauty of it for me is, especially online coaching and when you've worked with people in the past in the gym and on the gym floor and that, is seeing that change in them. You know, from being fucking rock bottom, and then the confidence is up.
That's the best bit about the job,
and
isn't
the
it?
confidence is up, and they're speaking to people, like
Yeah.
chatting to people in the gym now, wearing stuff that they wouldn't never wear. You know, different things.
Even
like
like another one with that one, the progress pictures. So if I've seen this many times, the starting pictures, they've always got their head down,
Yeah.
and they shy about sharing the pictures,
Yeah.
and they won't let it put it anywhere, obviously.
Yeah.
But you don't want to anywhere at the start. But then as you see the transition, their head's up high, they're standing tall, the posture's different,
Yeah,
and that's
dude.
all mega in it.
I like them apples.
yeah,
I
innit?
love that picture.
That's the best bit.
When I always speak to people at the start, I always go, listen, you're going to send me your start pictures.
Yeah.
No one will see them until build a Ferrari out of you.
Yeah.
And they're like, you chatting shit. I'm like, mate, you do as I tell you, fucking feel like a Ferrari. And then as soon as you get to that, near that, wow, I'm going to share these. You know, if I share them, then they're like, yeah. And at the start, it was adamant no one on the planet could see them apart from us two.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fucking great to see when you can use them pictures when people are
that's the most rewarding bit for me, sharing the pictures, because I feel like we've done it as a team, and like that's better for me than a payment. Like I've had people pay me for plans before, and they've sent me the payment, I've sent them the plan and they said it's not for me. They've not even started it.
Joking.
Swear down, yeah. So I've been paid for nothing real. Well, obviously I've been paid from the time, but you know, I've not went through any process and think like, oh, I've just been paid, but feel pretty crap about it really, because you know, I've not had any fulfillment. Even like if
you're
I've
an honest person, you're not a shyster, you know what I mean? But then you're thinking at the start, if you make an agreement, it's a verbal contract, really, isn't it? Like, we're going to go to work together.
Yeah.
You pay me, I'll do this work, then we'll go to work.
Yeah.
And well, that's rare for me. I don't think
I've only had it a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that one.
It's just because they want to do it, but they don't really want to do it, do they? They don't want to people want to get to the end result, but they don't want to change the habits. But you need to change your habits to change your life.
Absolutely, mate. And I think once you do, mate, I spoke to a guy this morning who signed up yesterday. I had a few sign-ups yesterday. I spoke to this guy. And he was like, I can't have any milk in my brew or like an Horlicks. And I'm like, not right now, mate, because we've got stuff to do with your body.
Yeah.
His blood sugars are a bit fucked, so we've got stuff to do. So I was like, listen, just do this. And tomorrow, you won't even think about a bit of milk in your brew, right? Trust me. Just do it. But people are so scared of making them little changes. Shit. You know what I mean? I'm in deep here now.
Yeah.
But as soon as you do them, it's just the run of the mill. It's the norm, innit?
Yeah. But then people, they need to realise, like, all their habits, what they're doing now, has got them to feel crap.
Yeah.
So don't continue it.
Yeah.
Try something new. Go out. I've even had a coach before where he sent me the plan and I'm sticking to my old stuff. Like, I'm only eating. Oh yeah, I'd only done it for a month first with Dave, my old coach, but he sent me the plan and I was meal prepping, but I was only eating training day. Obviously, you got training day and rest day, and I was eating training day every day.
Yeah.
And the training, what he gave me, I didn't try at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's don't work this, and stick to my old ways. And I think a year later, I joined him again, and I'd done every single thing what he said, and I excelled then.
Yeah.
Because you know you need to try new things, and some things you pick from coaches, some you're not going to use everything.
No.
But if you can pick like 5 things, you're going to be better off.
Absolutely, mate. Well, I think like the way I do my plans, I don't know the way you do yours, but that first call with your client, your new client, or the person you're going to work with is, right, what is your life about? What do you actually do with your life?
Yeah.
Because I know some coaches will send you out, you might have fucking 3 kids and you don't work and your husband works away or the other way around, whatever. Right, you need to do your 6-mile run at this time in the morning. You need to train midday at this time. You need to do this in the evening. And it's like, how the fuck are you going to do that?
Yeah.
So I always speak to my clients and we have a full conversation. Right, what is your normal day?
Yeah.
Right, what times can you actually train? Even if we just train once a day, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right, and where are you going to train? Oh, I've not got a car. Right, so you're training from home then, because you ain't getting a bus and then going back to nursery to pick your kids up.
Yeah.
Right. And you make it, I try to make my plans so hard to fail.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it is fail-proof.
Yeah,
right?
That's it.
You know what I mean? We'll find a little deficit from your food, and we'll find a deficit from your output, which you can do.
Yeah.
Especially like if you've got to walk in here and
well,
there.
even adding 1,000 steps, you're doing more than you was before.
Exactly. Right? And it's like, she's fucking slagging one of your clients off up there. He just said to me, I heard him chatting to one of his clients saying he can't hit 10,000 steps. I said, what the fuck are you doing if you can't hit 10,000 steps? Like, how the fuck can you not do it? You're obviously sitting down all day and going home and sitting down. If you go to the gym and you just do a good session, and you're moving about from equipment to equipment, all you've got to do at the end of your session is have a little 15-minute jogging. You've done 10,000 steps.
I've only been walking a bit, and I've done 8,000.
Well,
and I only went on a morning walk.
Yeah.
What?
It's mental though. If
You're a powerlifter now.
Yeah, powerlifter. We've already slagged him a bit out. He's eating 4,500 calories a day, and he has to have 8 meals before he trains, and then he does 1 set and gets off. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that the powerlifting's a different ball game completely, isn't it, bro?
Yeah, defo.
I'm not slagging powerlifting off. I'm just slagging this man off here.
Question for you guys to each answer: what got you into coaching other people?
Go on, bro.
What got me into coaching? So basically, I was an engineer for 6 years.
Yeah.
At a crap job, I hated it.
Yeah.
And then I'd done a 3-week holiday to Ibiza, got a loan out for £4,000.
So going on there.
Yeah, me and my best mate James have both got a loan out for £4,000.
Yeah.
Went to Ibiza, but he spent his 1,000 in a strippers before he even got there.
He had the time of his
Yeah,
life,
so he
bro,
spent it
yeah.
in the strippers before we even got there. But I went over with a 4K, he went over with 3K.
Yeah.
So we was both all right, sort
Yeah.
of thing. Obviously, it don't last long over there, but we had a 3-week holiday.
Yeah.
Come back, and I was in the work in engineering, obviously building ambulances and stuff, and
Yeah.
coach building.
Yeah.
And I just felt down for 2 or 3 weeks, and I thought, holiday blues, but then this is pretty crap. I must not be wanting to do this.
Yeah.
Must not be the path for me. So I ended up leaving the job, doing 2 summers back to back in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Obviously having a good time and all that.
Yeah.
And that was just sort of finding who I was. But then when I come back, I was working in Manchester just on the construction sites.
Yeah.
And then I just had an idea to just help people, because obviously I knew a bit. I didn't know obviously half as much as I know now, but
Yeah.
I just had an idea.
You
I
do the
thought,
basics. This will work for a few
I just done it
people,
on the notes and everything. I thought, I know a bit. I don't know how far it's going to go. It's just a bit of fun sort of thing to help
Yeah.
a few people.
Yeah.
And then I remember being in work and my phone was just going off, and I wasn't even working.
Yeah.
I just thought, I'm not even going to
Can
work.
you help me? Can you help
Yeah,
me?
just
Yeah,
I was only
boss.
selling plans for 20 quid a month,
Yeah.
for training and nutrition, 20
Yeah.
quidders. And
Yeah.
I was selling loads, and I thought, wow, it might be something good this. So
Yeah.
Ibiza asked me to go back as a manager, working in Skinny Kitchen.
Yeah.
And I turned it down, and I thought, I'm just going to try and see how it is. And then lockdown it.
Yeah.
And lockdown was the best thing that happened for me, because
Yeah,
I
same.
could just focus on myself. I got in the best shape of my life at the time.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I've just been excelling, really. And,
Yeah.
you just keep getting better and better, don't you? And
You
just
do.
try and help as many people as possible.
But I think you get better with more people you work with, don't you?
Yeah, and
For
more
sure.
experience as well.
Well, your knowledge and your own research and the different ways you can work with people
Yeah.
and speed things up.
Definitely.
The amount of the array of clients I have now who I coach online or from when I started,
Yeah.
with the different health issues that they've got.
Yeah.
From when I started, obviously I didn't really have the knowledge then,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have felt confident, and I put them onto someone else. But now it's like the more people you work with, the more people you can help.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like you can't really do a course to be a good online coach. I feel like you've either got it or you want me.
Yeah.
You have to be good with people, to be honest.
I think you could build your own best physique.
Yeah.
You could build a world-class physique for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how to put it onto someone else,
Yeah.
what's the point?
You
You
have
ain't going to
to-
have a good company, are you? You ain't
Nah.
going to be able to help people.
You have to know how to talk to people as well and
Yeah.
connect with them and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but you learn it along the way. Obviously, I've done my levels, same as you,
Yeah.
PT 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Yeah.
all that. But that didn't teach me how to be a good coach.
No.
That's through experience, through years and dealing with people.
100%.
Going back to that, cheating on the check-ins and that.
Yeah.
You don't learn that in job experience.
No, you don't.
That's just dealing with people and going
it
through the
is.
struggles.
You need a bit of life experience, don't you?
Yeah.
Like we were saying last week when me and you was having a coffee, when it's like someone will just get himself in good shape and now they're an online coach.
Yeah, definitely.
And
What are
it's,
your thoughts on that?
I think it's a load of shit, to be honest.
I think most of them are fucking robbing people
Yeah. Well, they're probably not getting any clients anyway.
because they'll have, number one, they'll just have a generic plan that they did.
Well, they'll just probably copy and paste theirs.
100%.
Put
So
it-
they'll either get a plan off someone or they'll put one together themselves and they'll go, oh, I'll fucking sell that.
Yeah.
And then Karen pops up or Paul from down
She's
the road.
and Karen's on a 3,000
I'm
calorie
fucking
diet.
putting
bulking.
weight on here. All right, get more steps in. And it's like, work like that, Chief.
Nah.
You know what I mean? You got to understand different body types, ages. You know what I mean?
How did you get into the coaching then? And what's
Online,
yeah,
PT, I did my courses. We was chatting earlier about football, weren't we, when I done my YT, my
Yeah.
apprenticeship at Stockport. You had to do a course.
Oh, did you go to
College
Stockport,
course one day.
Stockport College?
No, when I was playing for Stockport County,
Oh yeah.
the guys used to come into the training ground once a week,
Yeah.
and you pick a course to do. So I did level 1 and 2,
Yeah.
exercise and fitness, gym instructing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And was that fucking a long time ago, that bro? Jesus.
Yeah. I hated it, mate.
Hey,
I hated it.
Oh, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it because I do like training.
Yeah, but that's that for me.
Yeah. So when I was doing football, I'd enjoy going in the gym as well.
Yeah.
So I thought I do really like this. And then you'd start doing your own training and you're learning and that. So I did my course there, and then when I stopped playing football, I started doing circuits, little group circuits, and that was mint, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was just lads as well.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much just my mates turning up.
Yeah.
Like lads who were new. So I took out a lease, not far from here actually, on a little unit, bro, but I didn't understand about business rates and water rates and all that shit. So it was just hitting.
Yeah, mess.
We wanted to hit and miss, people was turning up, but financially it was just levelling out. So I wasn't earning because I was paying out a lot because I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was only fucking 20, 21.
Yeah.
And then I had a bit of a layoff. I went travelling and that, and then I come back and I thought I'm going to set it up properly this time and do it right. Club 500.
What's the name? What give you the idea?
Well, obviously I'd worked with quite a few people at that point before I went away. And my systems and my methods was that I used on myself, but then I started rolling out to other people and it was working, was take 500 calories from your nutrition.
Yeah.
And burn 500 calories.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll see what happens. You'll probably do £2 or £3 a week and it fucking works.
Yeah.
And if you do it a bit more extreme, if someone's heavy and you put their output up without dropping the food too low, you can do fucking
That's a
lot more.
good idea, actually.
Yeah. And then the way I designed it was, I thought, instead, it was just Jordan PT at the start. And then I thought, if you have a company name, when people are sharing it, especially if it's like Club 500, I'm in a bit of a group.
Yeah.
And get everyone Instagramming it and stuff like that. And it grew quite quick. And before you knew it, I had fucking 6, 7, 8 traders, PTs working for me.
Yeah, that's class.
And it worked mint. And then, when was that? Just before lockdown.
Yeah.
And then we just started moving into online. Nothing like it is now because I was just learning myself how to do it. We had like a genetic one plan. Which we could sell, which had worked for a lot of people, but it wasn't bespoke.
Yeah.
And lockdown happened, and fucking boom. It's fucking mint when it locked down.
Yeah, it was good.
And I fucking loved lockdown as well. Anyone who struggled in lockdown and all that, I loved it.
Yeah, I actually did love it.
I was pretty much had my son every day because his mum's a key worker. Me and Fred just doing our own thing on the park and that. Training was mint because you had how much time did you have just to train? 2 sessions a day easy.
Yeah, I used to do 2 sessions. I used to go on a walk in the morning, then cardio.
Yeah.
And I used to run with a vest. I used to do better David Goggins stuff,
mate,
and all that.
Mate, it was mega. I fucking
used to be
loved
mad,
lockdown, mate. I miss lockdown.
No wonder my knees are fucked.
Yeah. Did you had a £50 weight vest on, bro?
I actually did.
But yeah, lockdown. Fucking loved lockdown, mate. And my bike, I had both bikes. I had my road bike and my mountain bike. So I'd go mooching, and I'd come home, I'd move my dining room table out. I lived on my own, so I could just fucking do what I wanted in my house. Move the dining room table out. I had my stationary bike, all my weights, I had a bit of kit. Oh, it was mint. And then come back out of lockdown, and the PTing was just nothing like it was. You know, a lot of people had moved online.
Yeah.
And then we kept it going, but then I was just like, the online's the future for the business. So we're going to do that full time then.
What are the biggest transformations you've seen in clients, other than just physically? So outside of physical changes, what transformations have you seen?
You mean mentally?
Yeah, overall.
Yeah, I've had Dave again. Like, obviously, he went from taking antidepressants to just like the most positive person I've ever met. Now.
Mega,
obviously, he had like the loss of his mum and dad and stuff, and other situations. Obviously, he didn't have healthy eating habits or anything. He comfort eats him, so he was eating when he feels down and stuff. And then obviously now, like, he's flying in it.
Now he's flying, mate. But it's similar to me. I've had I'm sure you've had a lot of them, but it's similar things. Like you could fucking be here all day, couldn't you? It's like, I've gone for a new job promotion because my confidence is up and I've got it because I know I can do it now.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I wouldn't have even fucking spoke up in a meeting, or my relationship was fucking crap.
Yeah.
I'm finishing it with him.
Yeah, well, that's another one that,
You know,
like...
how many of them is there?
Yeah,
There's a
like
million
these
things
people,
that you can
like,
say.
when they get into training and the partners are not, that causes conflict then, doesn't it? So then they end up, like, sort of...
Especially with that one, I think.
Yeah, that's bad, that one.
And I've had people who've lost a lot of weight, and obviously, when you do lose a lot of weight, and you do start thinking, oh, I look all right,
Yeah.
your confidence grows.
Well, yeah, you're with that person like at your low, aren't you?
Yeah.
So,
but then
like,
if your partner's not moving with you...
nah, that's what happened with Dave as well.
Exactly.
Again, he's left his.
If your partner's not moving with you or supporting you,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's good if you've got a really good partner who
Oh, yeah, of
supports
course.
you. Maybe they're happy as they are, which is cool.
Yeah.
But you're not fucking happy with the
Yeah.
way you look or your health and stuff like that, and you lose a lot of weight. But you've got a partner who's great, who supports you, then
Yeah.
it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great, that, yeah.
But you find as you do start this new lifestyle and your journey, and you're getting in your own mind,
Yeah.
that some things aren't right, and you do
Yeah.
need to change them. But I think as your confidence grows, you will change them now.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas when you was in that shit, I might be alone because no one else was going to like
Yeah,
me and all that.
defo.
You know what I mean? You're going to stay there for life, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, job promotions, new partners, and new families, moving, changing jobs.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking list is endless, isn't it?
Even
really?
like, obviously, I've trained people up and they want to be coaches then.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've trained people up to be coaches as well.
I've had that myself. I want to become a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Really enjoy the process I've been on and how you make me feel.
Yeah.
Great. I've had people come off diabetes,
Yeah.
you know, off insulin.
Yeah.
You know, if they had serious health problems, getting better, depression,
Yeah.
antidepressants. You know what I found as well? A lot of younger female clients who are on antidepressants.
Yeah,
It's
because...
high, man.
Yeah, it is.
It is, bro. And
Even-
when I speak to them and I say, listen, are you on any medication? Because I need to know.
Yeah, I do at the start.
And I'll tell no one. You know,
Yeah,
your
it's
name will
confidential,
never be
innit?
released. But youngish females,
Yeah.
mid-20s,
What is it,
early
like
20s.
Fluoxetine, is it called? Called
Uh,
Fluoxetine, isn't it?
Fluoxetine. What's the fucking other one?
Or, like my missus, she works with all like models and everything. She said they all take it.
Models are rife with it, mate.
They all take it.
Antidepressants, they're fucking boozing. They're on the booze all the time.
Oh yeah, that's a depressant though in itself,
Exactly.
innit? That makes you even lower.
And that's high. And I feel sorry for them girls because obviously it's easy for me saying, listen, just water your own grass.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite strong. I don't give a fuck what he's doing over there,
Yeah.
to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered. But if you're seeing it every day and it does affect you,
Yeah.
it must be hard for you. But then it's just the systems you can implement where it's like, don't fucking go on Instagram.
Yeah.
Come off it.
Yeah,
Are
that's,
you earning any
that's one of
money
the
off
worst
it?
ones, that.
Right. Are you earning any money off Instagram? No. You just look good on it. You've got a few followers.
Just
haven't you?
scrolling, aren't you?
Yeah. And you put your pictures on and you get a load of lads messaging you. Are you earning any money off it? No. Is it making you depressed because you're jealous of what everyone else
Yeah.
is doing? Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's a fee for joy Instagram for some people, because even me, like in the past, like when I was sort of working my way up, I was looking at other PTs, other coaches, and thinking,
Yeah.
oh, they're doing dead good. I feel like low in myself. But
Yeah.
what I done was I just blocked them,
Yeah.
and then just excelled from there.
Yeah.
Because you're spending less time focusing on them and more time focusing on your own self.
Mate, I always say it. His posts, his endless posts of me putting on Instagram, water your own grass. And that goes for anything, if like, especially if you're trying to lose weight and stuff. Because I get clients who message me, they've lost 30, 40
Yeah.
pound and I've only lost 10. Well, they've been on it longer than you.
Yeah,
They're probably putting in more work than you,
yeah,
trying harder, you know what I mean? And they might just be living a totally different life to you. They might be have time to train a lot more than you. They might be tighter on the diet, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just water your own grass and you'll get to where you want to get to. Just look at yourself. Am I better today than I was yesterday? Yeah. Boom. Go and do it again tomorrow.
yeah. That's it. You have
know
to
what
be
I mean?
consistent with everything as well, don't you?
The consistency is key, mate. You
Yeah,
know, like, as
definitely.
simple as fucking lame as it sounds like.
A lot of people, like, they'll smash it one day
Yeah.
and think, oh, I've done all right, or they'll do double on one day and
Yeah.
chill for the next. But it's
Yeah.
not the way to do it.
And
I
have a
don't
few
think.
days off.
Yeah, it's no way to do it. That.
And then you've maintained.
Yeah.
But yeah, if your consistency is key, mate. You can do what you fucking want, can't you, mate?
Yeah.
I've had guys lose 10 stone
Yeah.
and need fucking surgery or appendectomy surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've had new mums lose fucking 6, 7, 8 stone. And it all started at £2 a week.
Yeah, that's it. That's
You know
steady
what I
loss, that
mean?
though, isn't it? It's good.
You know, a lot of people, especially the bigger people, they look at the size of the fucking mountain, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
And as soon as you do that, you're fucked.
That's why it's always good to set like micro goals in it, smaller
Micro
goals.
mate. Just do £2 a week. That's all you got to
Yeah.
do, which is fucking easy.
And then that's obviously 2, 4, 6.
Innit?
Shit at maths, but £8
Yeah.
£8 a month in it.
£8
So it's
a month.
over half a stone.
Right, so you do 10 months, you're £80 down.
Yeah.
10 months. How fast does a year go, bro? We fucking we
half a year already.
We're going into July next week, aren't we? Is it? Or August? July, innit?
Yeah, it's flying now.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, mate, I'm going to be 35th. Like,
well, when's your birthday?
12th of August.
All right, yeah, mine's September, man.
Yeah, 12th of August.
27, me.
27, you bastard.
Getting old, John.
Taking a piss there, aren't you? Well, I said to myself, I'm going to build the best physique that I can possibly build in the next 6 weeks.
I just think, like, if you look after yourself, age don't mean anything anyway. You should be levelling up.
Yeah, I do look after myself, and I'm good, and my strength's good all the time. But I think, you know what, I could get tighter with a bit. Things.
Yeah, I think if you're going backwards or as you're getting older, you're thinking, I'm getting old. I see, like, girls post, I'm old now, I'm 30. I'm thinking, like, that should be when you're in your prime. What are you even on about?
30, 40, 50 even, mate. You've seen, like, I'm not going back to Instagram and comparing, but you've seen some people out there who are in the 60s.
Yeah, I've even seen girls, like, share, like, Jennifer Lopez, like, obviously she's 50, saying, I'd love to look like her at her age. I think you don't even look anywhere close to her now. What are you on about?
Forget about when you're 50, look.
Innit?
You know what I mean? But, yeah, but the thing is, like, people, like, they'll be thinking, but it's easy for celebrities and people like that. It's not.
No.
It's the only benefit, like the best thing they'll have is they've probably got a personal chef on call.
Yeah.
Right? Just be your own personal chef.
They'll be a lot busier than us anyway, I think.
Mate. They work fucking sick.
Yeah, they're up there for a reason, aren't they?
Make a movie, 7 months and you're on set 20 hours a day, aren't you?
They're up at the top of the game for a reason, aren't they?
And then you got to train. You've got to see your family, you know what I mean? So people just make excuses.
Yeah, they do, because anyone who's up there, they work hard. You can't get up there without working hard.
Exactly, mate. I think if you're just like a normalist person, which I am a normalist person, don't get me, I'm not trying to say I'm not, but it's fucking easier, I think.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got that many commitments, really. You got work and your kids, really, haven't you?
Yeah.
Anything else you can pretty much fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a little bike or a treadmill for 100 quid in your house and do your steps.
Yeah.
And you can get a few dumbbells and you can do some body weight stuff and you can track your diet.
Yeah.
And you can look like a fucking badass. Can't you? You know what I mean? You can.
Nah, you can, yeah.
You know,
you have to be obsessed, don't you, to elevate, don't you?
You have to be obsessed. You have to make it your absolute number one priority.
Yeah.
I think so. Especially short term until you get to your goal. And then, like you
maintain it then, innit? Like you said.
Maintenance is fucking easy, bro, innit? How easy is it to maintain?
It's just keeping your habits then, innit? You don't have to push anything to the extreme.
Well, you're going to train every day because you'll have found your new love.
Yeah.
I don't care what type of training it is either. If you love weight training like I do, weight training, I love running, I love exercising. Someone likes fucking Zumba, I don't give a fuck. They're going to do it every day, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? we need to get my man on Zumba, don't we? Imagine him on Zumba.
Let's see.
Man's like 300 kilos or something.
Too much cardio.
What other ones have we got?
You know what I mean?
I was going to say, you could finish off by obviously talking about stuff we can clip. So, main building blocks for getting into the best shape of your life. Yeah. And that could be like a clip on its own.
That's cool.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the main building blocks?
Go on, bro, because I'm going to have a drink because my
The main building blocks to what?
Building the best shape of your life.
The main building blocks to build the best shape of your life.
That's fucking easy, mate. That is easy, mate.
I would say be consistent. Obviously, you need to have your food spot on.
Yeah.
But I would always say to every client, maybe not if you're starting off, but I would always say program an off-plan meal on the weekend because it keeps a bit of normality in there and helps you stick to it more. Yeah. You have to be consistent with obviously going to the gym. Even like you say, a bit of walking, you know, it depends what stage you're at in your journey, but consistency is the main thing to get up the ladder.
Yeah.
You know, I have to repeat stuff over and over again. You know, I don't have, whatever stage you're at, it might be like you're just walking at the minute.
Yeah.
Or you might be smashing like 4 weight sessions a week in, or, you know, working to whatever goal, but you have to just keep going with it, don't you?
Yeah. I think obviously similar to that, but the way I always put it is this one, right? Find the program that you can stick to.
Yeah.
Right. Find a diet that you can stick to. And when I say diet, I don't mean you fucking starving.
Salad.
Yeah. Mate, when I send plans out, I've got people eating eggs, bacon, sausages, cooking in coconut oil and butter.
Yeah.
You're eating rice and pasta. You're eating chicken. If you can't stick to that, then we've got some serious fucking problems, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These goes like beyond. These are like mental problems, right?
Yeah.
If you can't eat good food and then move a little bit more, then we need these other issues we need to look at.
Yeah.
Find a program, a diet plan that you can stick to with good food in it. Yeah. And you can see yourself doing it a year from now. Yeah, that's going to work.
Yeah.
Number 2, find exercise that you enjoy. And if you do get someone who says, oh, I don't like exercising. All right, do you like walking? Yeah, I love walking. All right, that's exercise.
Or swimming as well.
Do you like swimming? Do you like going on your bike? Do you like doing Zumba? Just little things like that. Do you like boxing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get with your husband and get his pads on.
I thought you meant get with your husband, give him a good scene too.
Hey. That's a great benefit.
There's a cardio.
Hey,
I've had someone message me before saying, does sex count as cardio? I'm like,
put your
I don't think it does, you know.
I just said
I just said to him, I said 30 seconds don't count, mate.
Hey, if you're putting in a good 20-30 minute shift, mate, there's a few hundred calories.
You know, like you stallion. That is like on your Italian stallion.
You don't call me that, but at the Salford Stallion, yeah. You find a diet that works. Find training that you like to do, and do it. And you know, it's fucking simple, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking simple. And I think if you do keep falling off, then you're not as arsed as you think you are. You really don't want it as much as you think you do.
Yeah.
And then if you are, you can change your habits around. Like if you are having a bad day, instead of going home and eating, and then feeling even worse, just go and have a walk or go and have a run down the canal. You'll feel fucking brand new.
Yeah.
Does help. You know what I mean? It's me.
That outdoor walking works for me. Bro. In the morning. That sets me up for the day. I think, like, in order to have a good day, you need a good routine.
Yeah. And what about this? Bro, me and you have bad days.
Yeah, definitely.
Me and you have family problems and relationship problems and work stuff all the time.
Yeah.
We're not fucking.
We're not perfect, are we?
We're not fucking perfect, mate. We have our own issues. What, have you ever regretted a gym session and you didn't feel better after it when you go through them days?
Well, obviously we turn to that to make us feel better, but some people think that's an extra effort that's going to make me feel worse.
Mate,
some of them don't.
Get your fucking tunes on loud and your headset or whatever in the gym and you have a good session.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're going through, you will feel a bit better, mate.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I do every morning. I just wake up, go on a fasted walk.
Yeah.
And that sets me up for the day. And just go in the nature, listen to the birds tweaking. You know, it might sound a bit corny, but it's good. It makes me feel alive.
And even if you can't do that, you know what I mean? If you've got young kids and you've got to do school run and breakfast and homework and all that, there's still other ways you can do it because surely you can sort out with your missus or your partner, whatever, or your own gym time for that day.
Yeah.
Stick to it and find something you enjoy doing. Squash, tennis, it could be anything.
Yeah.
People overthink it that you have to love weight training. You don't.
Nah.
You don't. To lose body fat, you don't have to love weight training. Nah. You can do anything, exercise. You'll feel better when you do it. Won't you? Your endorphin releases.
Yeah, definitely.
Level in it. And then if you do enjoy it, you're going to do it a lot more, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%.
And the benefits of it is when you start losing weight, you'll like yourself even more. You'll want to do it even more.
And you'll probably add other things on then later down the line, won't you? Opens up more windows if you feel good, doesn't it?
Hiking, mate. I love hiking.
Yeah.
The amount of people who've messaged me because I put hiking videos on and the location where I've been.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've just been up there and tried that job. It was mint. I loved it. Now I've got some boots and getting some new this and all that and think.
Yeah, but them hikes is a sense of achievement at the end because you have the long walk, don't you? Like 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever it is. And at the end, when you're at the top or whatever, you just think, right, I've done all right now, yeah. And you always do it in the morning as well. I've done it in the morning, me, and I feel good.
Yeah. And then the hardest bit, the easiest bit now is I'm just going to walk down.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking piece of.
And you get your steps in as well.
Exactly.
10,000 steps.
Yeah. I think me and you should make an agreement now. All our clients will put the steps up to 20,000 a day.
Imagine.
hey, my man there's going to be fuming, isn't there?
There'll be no bodybuilders on my team anymore.
Yeah.
I've got some more questions, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you eat on an average day?
Do I eat?
Yeah.
Mate, I am a fucking monk.
So you do the fasting, don't you?
I fast every day.
How many hours?
17 usually. So from night time.
What time do you stop eating then? About 8 or something?
About 8ish, yeah. I don't really, it's not meticulously got to be that, but it's about 17 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I'll have my last meal about 8.
What will that be?
Latest.
Was that just carbs and fat?
Protein and carbs.
Yeah.
And then I break my fast. Like when me and you had a meeting the other day,
yeah.
I had loads of work to do, online plans and stuff like that, stuff to do. I didn't have my first meal till 3:15.
Wow. What will you eat on your first meal then?
Well, it depends. If I've trained, I always try and train in the morning because it's done in it. But some days it don't really work like that, does it? If I've not trained, I'll break my fast with protein and fats only. So I'll have 4 or 5 eggs and a piece of salmon or something like that. If I have trained, I'll have some carbs in there. I'll get some rice in or something like that. And then I have mid-afternoon. I always break my fast, with a protein shake. I always have a whey isolate into me liver and my kidneys, and my body's absorbing it.
Fast.
I follow it in with a meal. Mid-afternoon. Depends if I'm hungry, mate. I don't really get that hungry mid-afternoon.
Do you not?
Especially if I've only had protein and fats. And my blood sugars are stable.
Yeah, because I find when you have carbs, it actually makes you hungrier. It does.
My blood sugars are always stable. So if I am hungry, I'll have a little bit of sushi or something like you just said, mate. I fucking said that before you came in. I love sushi.
What do you think the benefits are of the fasting, and how come you do that, and how long have you done it for?
Because it's fucking easy, man.
So is it like, are you doing that to sort of keep in your calories?
Yeah, it's simple. It works because your mornings you can get up and just fucking crack on instead of prepping and eating a breakfast, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm not a great eater in the morning. I never wake up hungry. If I have black coffee and some water and stuff like that, I feel satiated.
Yeah.
And I'm burning a lot more calories before I've even had my first meal. And I prefer training fasted as well.
Do you feel stronger?
Yeah, I feel fresher. I always have a better session if I've trained fasted, whether that's running or weights.
Yeah.
Some people are different, aren't they?
I have my 6 meals a day, every single day.
Yeah, so you're different in it, but it works different. I think for fat loss guys, though, you're in a massive calorie bank.
Yeah.
Before you've even had your first meal.
I can see the benefits.
You know, the benefits are there, and it's easier to take a meal out than be so obsessed with dropping your calories.
Yeah, so if I'm having someone fat loss, I'll always take away from the early meals first.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone's getting more hungry later on in the day, really, aren't they? So.
And then I think if you've had, like me, and like I've got a few clients now, like one of them I was chatting about has just done 4 stone.
Yeah.
He's fasting every day, and he feels fucking great. And his performance levels show it.
Yeah.
60 pound. Another guy who's just come back, he's been fasting since April. He's done over 30 pound. And I've got a few other clients who I've been working with on it, and they feel fucking great on it.
Do you not put everyone on that then, no?
No, it depends.
Some people struggle doing it.
Some people struggle, and especially I think if you're getting up mega early with the kids and you've got a load of shit to do and you're working and that, some people do find it harder. Females find it harder.
Yeah.
From like when I've been trying it with them.
Do you find females enjoy chocolate more, or is that just for me? That?
I think that's just you, bro. But you are. I don't know if you are a female or not.
No, I mean, like, do your female clients crave chocolate a lot?
Yeah. So you always try and find a curve, don't you?
Yeah.
Like these things.
Well, it's like grenade bars or something like that. That's killed it straight away.
Grenade bars, a fucking chocolate bar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's not healthy one bit, is it? It's not good, is it, at all? It's ran without much shite.
And it ain't got as much sugar in.
Yeah.
It's the same as a fucking
It's got
bar,
enough sweetening, though, to kill someone on it.
Yeah.
I do put my clients on them, to be fair.
I do, mate.
R.I.P.
The 10-calorie jellies. the sugar-free drinks.
Yeah.
If you got a proper bad
it depends what sort of person you are. Like me, I don't crave like stuff like that. But obviously,
I don't like chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll never eat a bar of chocolate.
But if someone is craving that, then you have to tailor it to them. So things like that come into play. It's better than having a Dairy Milk anyway, grenade bar.
Someone a grenade bar and a can of Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Surely they think, that sweet tooth's been a bit craved there.
Yeah.
A bit cured there. You know what I mean? But yeah, also the fasting protocols that I've got going at the minute are working fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
There's like 3, 4, 5 guys who I spoke to even over the course of this week, and between them there's like 160 pound lost.
Yeah, wow.
Between them people alone, you know what I mean?
It's like another person, that.
But yeah, it is. It's pretty much just nearly enough my weight.
Yeah.
But if you have it, that's the thing about having a coach, bro, innit? Let's find something that works.
Yeah. And when people are joining as well, they think it's the same program that goes out to everyone.
Yeah, they think everyone.
They don't think it's tailored.
It's not. And that's your beauty of your check-ins.
I know they say, "How's that going to work for me? Because I've got this." I think like it's tailored to you. It's not like I'm sending you the same program as Bill. There, it's like exactly. Everything's specific to you.
Yeah, you're half his weight and you're a female.
Yeah.
You ain't going on the same plan as him. But that's the beauty of the check-ins, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only issues you'd ever get with clients are clients who don't check in, and then they're not happy with the results.
Yeah.
But if I don't know what you're fucking doing, how am I supposed to change and help you?
How do you sort of do your check-ins? Like, how's the process with your check-ins?
The process is, like I said before, you've got your check-in day, your weigh-in, your previous weight, what we've done this week, how you're feeling.
Have you got like a load of questions?
Yeah, there's a little questionnaire, bang, fill it in, send it over. Is everything great? Yeah, sound. If we've dropped weight, keep everything the same. People think things need changing every week and they're paying you for this. You've got to change everything every week. No, listen, you've done £4 this week. And how was it? Yeah, it was all right. Right, let's do the same this week. We'll be £8 down next week.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't changing nothing until I have to change something.
Yeah.
I designed that program for you to lose body fat.
Have you ever had a client like where they're saying, "Oh, can I change the food every week?"
Yeah, I had a fucking girl.
Bad, aren't they, them ones?
I had a girl who I was working with a few months ago. Got rid of. She was a fucking crank, mate.
I hope she's watching this,
bro. She wanted new workouts for every day. Why? Try to explain to her. Listen, we ain't gonna make any progress if I keep changing your workouts, right? Nail them workout. You can have the same workout for fucking months.
Yeah, you can have the same workout routine for years.
Exactly.
I've been on push-pull legs for about 6 years, mate.
Exactly. You ain't got to change that, bro.
Nah.
But she wanted this, she wanted that, but then she never checked in.
That's just adherence issues. That's not anything to do with you.
And then she want happy, and I said to her, listen, this was when I fucking really started to see my ass with her. She wasn't taking on board what I'm trying to help her with, bro, you know what I mean? I said, when you go to the airport, you don't check in, you don't get on the plane, do you?
That's a good one. I'm going to use that one.
Right. So if you don't check on with me, we ain't going to take off, are we?
That's
do you know what I mean? And how true is that?
That's well true.
If you don't check in, I can't help you.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to chase you either. Because if you don't check in and presume you've had a shit week and you don't want to check in because you're embarrassed.
Yeah. You know, they're hiding some out there.
If you're an adult and you can't check in and you think I have to chase you, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm too busy and I've got clients who are checking in, sending me a lot of information who want to better themselves.
You can tell who's into it or not because they're putting information out there. Like with mine, I've got notes sections, me.
Exactly.
You know, so they can make comments.
Bosh, yeah. But if you don't check in, mate, I ain't going to chase you.
No.
Because you're obviously not out for it.
Do you have like a rule where you don't check in so many times you get fucked off, basically? Or?
Not really, mate. You know if someone's doing it or not, don't you? And if some weeks they might have a fucking nightmare of a week and they're like, we've had to go working away or something's happened, or a lot of my clients have got kids and stuff or was in a Panda unit or what, and you get that, don't you? I have it with my own son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything's not a great day. Every day you have to change stuff. And it's like, sweet, are we back on track? Do we need any? Do we need a call? Do we need to do this? Is there anything we need to change? You know what I mean? And you can work around that. But you know the people who are doing it and the people who aren't doing it, don't you? As a coach.
Yeah, because I've got a group chat and the ones who are active, they seem to be doing the best. And it's because they're basically investing into it, aren't they? Yeah. Not like money-wise, they're doing that as well, but obviously investing their time into it, going out the way, putting something in the group chat. Absolutely. And you know they're fully in it, them people.
Yeah. And like you say, mate, you know who's doing it and who's not because the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, we're not fucking idiots and we're not shit coaches and our results to show that. If
that's it.
We say, you're going to get the benefit.
You are, right,
outcome that you want, aren't you? If you come to me, if you was a normal person and I was, Clint, I want to lose 10 kilos of body fat and I want to look shredded, bro. Right, do this, Jord. That will happen.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of if, it's when it's going to happen, innit?
That's it.
It's going to happen, brother.
100%. Too many people have this blueprint, like, say, like, they've tried loads of things and they've labelled themselves with something, or I can never get abs, or I'm always going to be fat and can't change and all that. But you've just told yourself that because you've tried things, what you're probably trying on your own, what doesn't work. So that's not the case, really. If you try with a professional, you know, you're going to have a better outcome, aren't you?
And you've never gone to the end that it actually takes. Yeah. I don't know if you chatted last week, it was like, the amount of weight you actually think you have to lose to get to where you want to get to is not the amount of weight you have to lose. It's going to be more.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to get fucking diced 5% body fat, 4% body fat, which not many people can do or want to do, and not really needed, you know, most people, but men especially, will look mint 8 to 12%, won't they? They'll look fucking.
That's sustainable, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're in the top 5% of the world at that body fat, aren't you? If they think they've got to lose 20 pounds, it's probably 30 pound in it.
Yeah, they always say I'll look good after a couple of times. I'm a big lad anyway.
Yeah.
The girls like, I don't want to do weight, so get too muscly.
Yeah, there's always little methods. Mate, mate. I'm training every day trying to get bigger, and it don't work that way. Yeah, I don't want to look stocky and that. You won't, love, because you're in a calorie deficit anyway.
And all the guys are like, I'm a big lad anyway. I think, no, you're just full of lard.
Yeah, you're chunky, man.
Cut you down and you just look like the average Joe. What are your goals for the future?
That is a big one, actually.
Let's take over the game.
For the business, just keep growing, mate. Just keep growing and keep... I know it sounds cliche, but the more people you help, the better I become as a coach.
Yeah.
And which makes everything easy for everyone else. The more focused I am, like, it's cool now the way, obviously, my office and all that, sweet, innit? You get in and you get on your phone and your laptop and all that, and it's like, mint, 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 and you're celebrating and you puts you in a good mood.
Yeah.
But the goals are, bro, just keep doing the same thing, but growing it and growing it.
Yeah.
There's other little things that I'm putting in place. So it's about I'm going to open up the fasting protocol a bit more, and that's just going to be a one plan, which will work for everything, for everyone, which is why it's taking me so fucking long to write it, because there's a lot of fucking work to do on it.
Bible.
Yeah, pretty much writing the new Bible for fasting.
God. Nah, my goals, I just want to just, like you said, just keep helping as many people as possible. That's the main goal. That's the most fulfilling bit about the job.
Yeah.
Well, I say job, it's not even like a job because I love it. It don't even feel like a job.
And get your ass to Dubai.
Yeah, that's it.
Mate, I love Dubai, mate.
Definitely get to Dubai,
Dubai is the mecca for fitness,
That'll
I'm telling you now.
year, that.
Mate, well, I did 10 weeks in Dubai last year.
Yeah.
And your training and just the lifestyle and everything is... You can't not get into it when you're living in Dubai.
Even in Starbucks, it's like healthy eating things and everything.
Everything's like, every single meal that you eat is calorie tracked and macroed up.
That's where you want to be, in it.
You know.
Obviously surround yourself with like-minded people like yourself.
Absolutely.
It's good coming here and like over there, you're around people who's on the same wavelength and the same vibe. And
bro,
everything, so
and the
you're only gonna
gyms.
elevate, aren't you?
How good are the gyms there, mate? The gyms are unbelievable, mate.
The best gym I've ever been, I think.
Mate, well, we got barred from Max and Eagle. Me and Charlie and Tarek. Charlie lives there. Tarek has got a property there, and I was there working with Charlie. And we went in Max and Eagle one day, and we'd all paid to get in. But I'm putting them through a session. I'd not gone there to like start my business there. It was 1 hour literally in this gym. The day before that, we'd all trained together. The next day, I was putting them through a session, bit of a strength and conditioning session.
Yeah.
The guy comes over. All the other PTs have been watching you. They don't want you working here. So I'm not working here. So I'm literally just doing an hour with my friends now. You're gonna have to leave.
What even is that a gym in Dubai?
Max and Eagle, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Mega gym, bro. It is a mega gym.
It's not mega anymore, is it?
It's not mega anymore now. I just put a message on saying don't go here.
Yeah.
Right, but it was a top gym. But apparently all the PTs was pissed off because I was putting a good session on. You need to leave.
That's it with like people in this business. Sometimes they get jealous and they can like dog you down, can't they? But you get other people who try and help you.
Mate, well, especially if I was like a new trainer now, trying to build a business and become a better trainer.
Yeah.
If I seen a good trainer, I'd ask him for the time, or I'd pay him for the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To learn.
That's it.
Because how much time are you fucking saving yourself?
Innit? That's
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
with people joining the plans, innit? Like,
Exactly.
They spend that many time looking at YouTube, looking at the quick fixes, but they're wasting time actually doing it proper.
Absolutely, mate. And fair enough if you want to just slog it out and learn yourself. That's cool. But I like things fast.
Yeah, I've got a coach and a mentor, mate.
Exactly. Exactly. I was chatting about last week, and it's great, innit? I've used a coach before who were paid a lot of money to.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking good investment. It was money well spent. It's like someone paying me or you to get them in the best shape. Number one, I'm going to save you a shitload of time. I'm going to make it very simple, and you're going to get the goal as long as you do as I tell you to what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was a new PT now, I'd be fucking asking people all the time, especially if I thought if you've got a load of transformations like you and I have got, mate, can you put some time in with me or just help me? I'll do a structure and grow this business, or I'll do a plan for this kind of client.
Yeah.
It's a fucking no-brainer, isn't it? I'm going to fucking pay people in the future again. I'm paying people right now to teach me how to do certain things. And that's the way the world works, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Don't get barred from gyms. That'll ruin your business.
Or Stallone.
Yeah, or Sylvester Stallone, yeah. He went out on a date with this girl called Adrian. He's like, Adrian! Adrian!
It's me, Rocky.
It's me, baby. It's me, Rocky.